Hey there, pals. I'm going to shoot you straight. Social media is not a lead gen strategy. Did you know your Instagram post disappears in less than 24 hours? But the right SEO strategy, it keeps bringing leads for years. If you want more leads with less effort, you need to get your happy tush into my free training, More Leads in Less Time. In this training, I'm showing small business owners like you exactly how to build a lead gen strategy that works without spending endless hours creating content that disappears in a day. So the real question is, are you showing up where people are actually searching? If not, let's change that stat. Really, what if you could get consistent, sustainable leads without posting daily? Keep your content working for you, even when you're on vacation, and know exactly what your audience is already searching for. In this free training, you will learn the number one shift you must make in your content marketing to attract leads consistently, the proven system to maintain a traffic generating machine in just 2 hours a week, and how to build a lead generation strategy around what your audience is already searching for so you show up exactly when they need you. Plus, live attendees are eligible for some sweet prizes. So click the link in the show notes or go to faithhannon.com/more-leads and save your seats. See you there. Well, hey pals, I want to give you 5 things, like 5 criteria that you need to have to write a blog that drives traffic for months. Now, there are blogs that I categorize as like they're helpful, they're still doing me SEO good, but they're maybe not like the blog that I'm going to put my heart and soul and all of my time and effort into, okay? And then there are blogs that I call big Kahuna blogs that I know that this blog is a super, super targeted blog that is written in such a way that it is definitely going to drive traffic. I put more time and effort into it. And that's the kind of blog that I'm talking about here. Now, it still shouldn't take you 500 years to write it, okay? Probably shouldn't take you more than 2 hours if you are using the system that I teach. But just know that I'm talking about creating a blog that is going to drive consistent traffic and hot leads for months and months and years. So, you ready for those 5 things? Let's go, okay? Number 1 is you need to have the right keyword. Obviously, I feel like this goes without saying, but it still needs said, because if you don't have the right keyword at the forefront of your mind when you're creating content, if you don't have a keyword that's actually searched, then you're wasting your time, sweet thing. Don't feel bad. Been there, done that. But you have to have the right keyword. Now, what makes the right keyword? I have a ton of episodes on keyword research, so listen to those if you need to. But the right keyword, it has to be attainable for your website. You have to have enough SEO street cred, a good domain authority range for that, and a big enough audience to really rank for that keyword. It needs to be the right size, right? I don't want you pouring your entire world, your heart and soul into a keyword that is only searched 5 times a month. Like, no, you need to do better, baby, do better. All right, it needs to be the right size for your business. It also has to have the right searcher intent. Now, too often we want to try to skirt around searcher intent to be like, oh, I can write about that word, but that's not really why somebody's searching for that. Don't do that. It hurts you. It hurts your on-page time. It hurts your SEO, and it doesn't serve the person who's looking for that query, right? So your keyword strategy for this amazing blog that you're going to write, it has to have the right searcher intent, okay? And it needs to be something that's like, it's not massively trending downward. So think about the trends over the last, 3, 5, 10 years. Don't write about things that are trending down, all right? Don't try to generate traffic for something that is on the outs, okay? Because people aren't going to be searching for that anymore. So don't try to rank for that anymore, right? Right. Now, for the most part, the things that we create content around, the things that my students create content around, they're not trendy things, right? You're offering solutions. You're not offering a gossip column. So it's not generally something that you need to worry about, but just think through things a little bit when you're trying to put a lot of time and effort into a blog. Okay, the number two criteria is you need to make sure that this blog, this piece of content is going to lead to sales, because I don't want you spending a ton of time on something that is completely unrelated to your business and what you sell and who you serve and how you do it. For example, I could write a lot on friendships. I could write a lot on having good friends, finding good friends, my college best friends, right? I could write a lot about that, but it's not going to lead to sales. So I can write about that for my own little self and keep it on my own little computer if I want to, but it's not something that I'm going to create a blog around, because it's not leading to sales. And I need you to make a shift in your thinking as a business owner. Like, we need to be creating content that serves our business and serves our people, okay? That blog idea for me, like about finding good friends and being good friends, like, yes, that is a conversation I might have with you in person if it's something you wanted to talk about, but that's not something that you're coming to me as an SEO copywriter for help with. So even though it may be something that you connect with somebody on, doesn't mean that it needs to be a blog that gets any time and effort or a bunch of time and effort if you just have to write it, okay? And the third criteria is, can you create the best in the West content on this keyword? Now, it doesn't have to be the longest ever, but it does need to be thorough, very thorough. One of the things that you can do to just kind of gauge this is to look at the top 5 search results for that keyword. Because if you're like, oh, hot dog, I don't actually have the expertise to create content around that compared to the physician next door or whatever your business is, then maybe spend your time on a different keyword, right? I want you to stand a chance when you're putting in a ton of time and effort, because when you create the right blog content, it really does drive traffic and sales for years, okay? The number 4 criteria, can you write it like you're writing for a friend, but with authority? Because you need to be able to speak like a human. Y'all, I love ChatGPT for lots of things, but churning out content all by its own self ain't it. You need to be able to write the content. Yes, you can use AI for ideas. You can use it for refining things, but you need to be able to write this content like you're writing for a friend, but with authority. I have to put that with authority on there because I know not everybody is as bossy as I am. I pretty much speak with authority all the time, but not everybody does, and that's okay. But when you're writing content to generate leads for your business, you need to be able to speak with authority, right? You need to be able to speak from the heart, from experience, but also like you're writing for a friend, like you're writing for a human, all right? And the number 5 criteria to writing a great piece of content that's going to drive traffic for months is you got to take time to do the SEO right. Now, I know that SEO can feel really overwhelming. I get it. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and have tried to bang my head on the table a time or two because SEO frustrated me so much in the beginning. But you have to take the time to do the SEO right on that blog for it to be able to drive traffic for months. Now, it's something that I teach extensively and step by step in a very attainable way inside of my group coaching program, Simple SEO Framework and Group Coaching. So if you were like, Faith, teach me the ways of your people, teach me how to do this, teach me how to rank, then jump into that program. But really, today I want to invite you to my free training that I've put together for y'all, free live training. It's called More Leads in Less Time, and you will learn something in that training if you're paying attention, or coffee's on me, because I really want to teach you. This is not just a super long sales pitch. You're going to come and you're going to actually learn how to cut your content creation time by 75%, increase your leads by 300%, and start seeing results in as little as 30 days. So make sure that you have your seat saved for that live training. The link is in the show notes to sign up, faithhannon.com/more-leads. Get your seat, get your spot, and come ready to learn because I'm bringing the heat, y'all. All right, chat with you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.